Every day this week, we're offering reflections on the 4 great endeavors. So for those of you who weren't here yesterday, the 4 great endeavors comes from classic Buddhist teachings and describe how to relate to wholesome and unwholesome mind states in order to lead in the direction of less stress and more ease of well-being. Yesterday, it was, when the wholesome is around, keep it around. Today, the second endeavor, it's when the wholesome is not around, bring it around. It's not that the wholesome isn't there, because within every moment lies a mix of pleasant and unpleasant, wholesome and unwholesome. It's a matter of how we look at things. Is the glass half empty or half full? Ordinary moments don't register with the same import as negative ones. That is, until we bring them into closer, close for closer examination. The one harsh comment made will wreck the whole day, can make us miss the 99 other smaller moments that were also there. The kind word, the meal cooked by a friend, the warmth of a fire that takes the chill out of the air, the good book, the shoulder to cry on, the hand being held, the quiet loyalty of a mate, the tree leafing out, a nap, the feel of a cozy blanket, the recollecting of a grandchild's face. These experiences are happening at the same time amidst the stresses and the monotony of our usual days. But often we are blind to them, or we sort of see them out of the corner of our eye. But what if this was the last chapter of life? Would it be ordinary? Would sitting here be ordinary? Wouldn't the sunshine and the ability to get dressed or make a cup of tea be somehow more special, more extraordinary? Wouldn't appreciation for what is be near at hand? Each of these small, mundane occurrences has the capacity, if we open to them, to usher us into an experience of awe, wonder, appreciation, joy, contentment, delight. Each small observance is a gift to be received. We only need to sit up and take notice. As children, we naturally appreciate the small milestones of tying our shoes, brushing our teeth, our ability to run and jump and play. But as adults, we forget. And sometimes, often, in the busyness of our lives, we aren't able to marvel at simply being alive or at our abilities, and therefore lose out on the wellspring of nourishment for our heart. If only we could see our lives freshly as a child would gaze upon them, then the beauty might pop out before our eyes. In practice, and in this endeavor that we're working with, we train our eyes to see beauty. We train ourselves to sit up and take notice as if this was our life going by. We train ourselves to remember how to be curious as children naturally are. We train ourselves to not zero in on the one thing that has gone wrong, but instead notice, remember, bring forth all of the many things that are going well. This is uplifting. We can do this. But this doesn't just happen by itself, because the extraordinariness of life hides in the ordinary, gets lost in the familiar. As Fritz Perls astutely noted, boredom is lack of interest. Boredom is lack of interest. Everything has the potential to be interesting. So let's invite ourselves to see the extraordinary in the ordinary. Let's practice the discipline of awe and appreciation. So I'd like to read a poem. I'll close with a poem by William Martin. His counsel is for all of us. It's entitled, Make the Ordinary Come Alive. Do not ask your children to strive for extraordinary lives. Such striving may seem admirable, but it's a way of foolishness. Help them instead to find wonder and marvel of an ordinary life. Show them the joy of tasting tomatoes, apples, and pears. Show them how to cry when pets and people die. Show them the infinite pleasure in the touch of a hand. And make the ordinary come alive for them. The extraordinary will take care of itself.